This episode of Rykerroad is brought to you by Roman Hills PC.
You've turned on to Rykerroad!
Alright guys, we have something awesome to tell you about. Joe from Roman Hills PC helped Eric choose a killer computer that takes care of his needs and more. Just check out some of these specs. I am drooling just thinking about it. Based out of Rome, Georgia, his business is just starting and he's a one-man crew that is amazing at what he does. Whether your kid wants a computer or if you're trying to stream a game on Steam or need a solid editing station, you're gonna get what you've been looking for. Payment plans are available and shipping is available for people in the US, 48 states to be exact. Use the promo code RR25 at checkout for 5% off your order. You can find links to the promo code and his website in the description below.
Seriously, Joe, thank you so much for what you've done. This is going to do huge things for the channels.
Place your order at Roman Hills PC today.
Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metal head.
We're brothers that react to shit, so let's do that. Tonight we have a perfect circle, Starless official visualizer. Let's get into this. Okay. Whoa.
Dude, this has got an old school kind of sound.
I was just about to say, I was like, this literally sounds like something that would have been the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, is this a constant for them? Even for, like, not just Tool, but, like, is this the sound?
I mean, it's for the most part. I mean, it's one of those that, I mean, depending on, I would say, like, what album that you listen to from them, I would say you probably get more of a digital or an analog kind of sound.
I say this has more of an analog
for sure.
Yeah,
dude. This I'm digging this. Like, it's even the way that Maynard is layering himself, and it's doing it sounds like it's old school. So
I feel like then maybe I have inadvertently heard either a Perfect Circle and or more Tool than not more Tool than I thought, but like his voice, like his sound.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, this actually sounds like something Watsy would have been playing in college.
Right. I can guarantee you, if you're living with Watsy, you heard way more than you probably thought.
You're right. So, all right, guys, let's get back into this.
So, yeah, dude, this is like hitting a lot of different things for me.
You can bend the knee or become the enemy.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Dude, Maynard's lyrics are rough, like, but in a good way. Like, his stuff is I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. When you can take a song about anal fisting, stay with me, and take it and make it into something political in the way that government is wearing you down, of like, it talks about, it's in Stinkfist where he says, knuckle deep within the borderline, fist deep within the borderline, elbow deep, shoulder deep. Like, it's the idea, like, he writes lyrics that are no bullshit, but also sometimes they kind of make you go, oh, fuck.
Interesting.
Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, I think for a while he was very self-conscious about writing lyrics because he thought that nobody would get it or that people wouldn't like it.
Okay.
So that it kind of proves like he's very deep in that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. That's and the fact of like almost having to dumb down your lyrics.
Yeah. So,
okay, all right.
You know, his stuff is just like what you get is Maynard. That's what you get. You're not taking away anything from the rest of the band, but lyrically,
I get you. I get you.
But yeah.
Also, merch link in the bio. Click.
There's a description, guys.
And check out RomanHillsPC.com.
It exists.
Stop touching me.
I will fucking touch you as much as I want. I'm sorry.
in this.
The beat's a little slower than kind of what I'm used to.
Okay.
But not a bad thing. It's got more of a laid back doom.
Yeah.
You know, just,
I like it.
Yeah. The riff has a lot of room. Oh, hell yeah. Vocal processing is that's like signature Maynard.
So I'm going to say something right here. Okay, I'm going to probably get a lot of shit for this. This is giving, now I understand they were first. But this is giving sort of a Sleep Token vibe. It's how
we officially have gone full circle with a perfect circle. Yeah, from the beginning, you know,
because like I've heard that like Tool and stuff is sort of similar like that. So I think I understand what they're meaning. It's the fact of kind of how that part, it wasn't this, it changed up enough. He was a little more forward. His vocal effects were a little different. He kind of switched up his cadence. Like, it wasn't like Metallica just sings a song all the way through. You know, AC/DC just sings a song all the way through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, there's really no, there's no, like, you know, lane switching or whatever it is. This is, and it's done well. So again, that just because you can doesn't mean you do it right.
Well, and that's the thing, especially like just with the music that Maynard's involved with, is that there is a level of creativity and integrity that is just not in any other music. It doesn't mean that Maynard's projects are the best thing in the world, because I think everything has its place in one time or another. But however, it's one of those, like, you can't mistake Maynard's projects for anything else. You know what I mean? It's like when you hear it, it's like, nah, man, like we're getting something that is very inspired, that is very, you know, close to him. I mean, my God, like Judith is about him losing his mom and him basically saying, fuck you, God. You know, like, it's that type of thing, you know. But then again, you've also got, you know, his song Passive, which is a Perfect Circle song, you know, and that's essentially dealing with passive aggressive people and how terrible it is and what it does to you. You know, so he's not always focused on, you know, very big, like, demigod stuff, you know, all the time. But I mean, this one clearly, I mean, I'm getting the vibe from the visuals and from the lyrics and everything. It's like, no, man, this is very much about the state of the world and where we are. Oh, yeah. You know, so it's a Perfect Circle is adding their 2 cents into what they think about everything. You know what I mean? So,
man, it's just, it is. It's really good. I just wanted to stop, but like, now, fight me in the comments, whatever you want to do. But like I said, it's not identical, and I know they were first, but it's giving that vibe. Yes, and I do understand what they're saying between, if Tool's even kind of like this as well.
Well, dude, I made that correlation with Sleep Token when we first heard the Summoning. You know, I'm like, that's one of the first things I ever said about them. I was like, no, man, they remind me a lot of Tool. But the thing is that when you get deep into Sleep Token, you realize that it's like, no, they can't be compared.
No,
But the thing is, you have to have some kind of a scope or a level and be like, no, this is what this reminds me of. And
correct.
Some people get shitty about that, and for that we say fuck them. You know, so yeah.
Correct. All right, Aaron, all right, let's get back into this, guys.
Right, let's do it.
sound's just like taking me in, dude.
Yeah. I can guarantee you that for live stuff, this would probably be the visualizer you would see on stage. Oh shit!
All right. Well,
for having like not really your first exposure to Maynard's work, but essentially just as like first exposure really to like paying attention to A Perfect Circle.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Really good. So now again, I get a bunch of shit for this too. I don't really get into this type of music or band, but like Pink Floyd and like Led Zeppelin, it almost like, things that I have heard, it kind of bears a similarity, sort of. Like I think maybe it's his voice, like that analog sound with his voice.
Okay, so maybe you're not saying genre, just sound.
No,
okay,
sound.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I mean. But that's actually what kind of lightweight turned me off to those bands.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I think what Maynard does is he kind of puts that new, fresh, maybe harder, deeper, like sound to it than like, Pink Floyd did or like whatever. It's not just a bunch, I don't mean like noise. It's not just a bunch of noise, but it's kind of like, it's heavier. It's this and that, like with him behind it. It's one of those almost just like Sleep Token or 21 Pilots. I shouldn't like this.
Yeah.
By all things considered, I shouldn't like this because of what I actually get into. This was really good. Maybe it is because that whole kind of like sound and analog that he has to it, and he pulled that out, or this is what he's always doing. But because it doesn't fall into a category, guys, where I can't understand him. It's just, again, there's a very cool frequency thing I think that happens with his music. And I know that you said for like Tool and stuff, they're very like Fibonacci. So like, I wonder if that's on purpose.
Well, specifically for Lateralis, I mean, but the thing is that they do their tempo and their time signatures that they use. I mean, it's, again, they're not the only band that has complex rhythms and things, but my God, like it's just, there's a dedication to making music that just those four guys that nobody else has.
See, and I'm wondering if that's what it is for me. It's just like, no, man, they are just that good that it draws everybody in.
So with A Perfect Circle, you essentially have like, from Tool, you also with A Perfect Circle, you have this like other, just oasis of talent that's there. But one of my favorite things I've ever seen was of the bassist and it's in Judith. It's something, not a spoiler for the song, which I'm sure if we do this one, people are probably going to want to hear you or see you react to Judith because it's incredible. But she has this moment of that while the guitarist is doing its thing, and it's a low like moment of like, okay, like we're taking a break. She puts her hair into a ponytail, and the second that it's ready, she's right back on the bass. Like it's just like,
hell yeah.
Dude, it's just like they are so in sync with each other, and I think it's just because Maynard knows how to choose correct people.
Oh, for
sure. What I mean? Like,
it's
one of those, he doesn't put up with no bullshit, and in fact, nobody in the band does. They're just like, no, man, we're here to work, and we're here to get shit done, And it's like, again, even me not liking Pussifer as much as his other two projects, and everything. There's a level of excellence that's always in his music, But with this song in particular, though, I definitely want to have lyrics. I want to know like what's going on with it. With this being a newer song, it's harder to like have with our setup and everything because sometimes it's not in captions and sometimes the wrong ones are on Google, all that stuff. But past the technical stuff, it's more so just like, nah, man, like this clearly they're back, and I'm hoping that we're at least going to get an EP from them, either that or they can just kind of do what Falling in Reverse has done, where it's like, no, man, give us a beautifully crafted song every 3 to 9 months.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and give us something cool, then put it all together because. It's just awesome, man. I feel like there's a lot of things that are creeping up and coming back. I mean, 9 Inch Nails came back out of nowhere, and now A Perfect Circle's back. It's kind of like, okay, so like, are they here to save music again?
Yeah.
Like, is this what's happening? But dude, fantastic. I can't say enough good things. This was great.
He's right. So guys, this was amazing. We can't wait to go through more stuff like this. So you know what to do if you liked it. Hit all the buttons, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios.